Yo, what's up? I was supposed to record this shit like 2 hours ago, but I was too busy looking at the Black Ops 6 leaks. It don't look too good. But MrBeast, man, people forget, man, this dude's in a whole lot of controversy, and he's only making it worse for himself. He's sending out cease and desists, deleting comments, and what I'm going to talk about in today's video, possibly hiding dislikes on his new video. This guy had the bright idea to upload a new video in the middle of the biggest controversy in YouTube history. Just totally not self-aware at all. Left the comments on, left the likes and dislikes on. It's so bad. There's so many comments on the video just talking shit, and they're all being deleted. People are typing without spaces because MrBeast, his crew, banned a lot of words on his channel. If you say Chris Tyson on MrBeast's YouTube channel, it'll just get automatically deleted. So people have to like find creative ways to expose MrBeast in his own comment sections. Like at this point, this guy probably deleted thousands of comments. Right now, I'm looking at it using a returned YouTube dislikes extension on my browser, and it's at 1.8 million dislikes with 3.4 million likes. And that's really where the controversy started, because Drama Alert, which is a Keemstar, his team, posted out a tweet saying, "We apologize. We just deleted the tweet showing 500,000 dislikes on the new MrBeast upload." This info came from a third-party app, and fellow creators reached out saying that the third-party app isn't to be trusted. And we also got in contact with MrBeast. I doubt that shit. He had his fake-ass PR team pretending like they're MrBeast texting Keemstar. And supposedly, the real numbers say that it's 99.6% like to dislike ratio. Obviously, like, yeah, people were calling him out for lying. That's not the real numbers. You forged that, you piece of shit. You paid off piece of shit. And it's kind of funny how he said fellow creators reached out. Yeah, who's the creators that spoke out? You talking about these guys on the thumbnail? MrBeast is like, open your mouth wide. Act like you want that MrBeast cock in your mouth. All these people are bought and paid for. Bunch of bots, no personality, doing whatever they say so they can get that MrBeast cock. Get that free promotion and all that challenge money. And I'll get into the third-party app and how I think the numbers are accurate. Even if it's off by maybe a few 100,000, there's absolutely no way that it's 99% like to dislike ratio. What you guys don't understand about MrBeast is when we're talking about MrBeast, we're not talking about Jimmy, which is the CEO of MrBeast. People forget that MrBeast is a corporation. MrBeast is the company. There's no personality connected to MrBeast. It's all fake. Fakes his entire personality. And really, when we're talking about MrBeast, it's a huge company. They have their own legal team. They have their own PR team. They have probably hundreds of employees. So this isn't really like YouTube anymore. This is basically the same thing as like Jimmy Fallon on YouTube, where it's just a big greedy corporation. You guys want to call out greedy corporations? Look at the MrBeast. This dude lies, scams his audience. He checks all the boxes of a greedy CEO or a greedy executive. And to be honest with you, at this point, I would argue that MrBeast is a bigger scam than Logan Paul. And that's not even my opinion. That's factual. And yes, I watched the entire MrBeast hit piece. It goes so deep. You guys really think, oh, MrBeast, he's such a nice guy. He wants to save the world. You're talking about a guy who turned down $1 billion, said because he thinks 1 billion is too little for him and he really wants 10 to 20 billion dollars. No disrespect, but MrBeast is a certified Jew. You're not a real philanthropist if you're forcing people to go on shitty game shows where you don't give them their medicine, where you starve them, don't give them any water. It's like, let's trap this bitch in a freezer and let's see how long she lasts. If she lasts 100 days, I'll give her $250,000. Subscribe if you want to be trapped alone with my pedophile co-host. Oh, Jimmy from MrBeast, he's such a nice guy. He really is trying to save the world. The guys who are still on Team MrBeast, like, you gotta jump off quick. So somebody at MrBeast sent Keemstar like video evidence that the video actually is 99% likes. And basically he's talking about how return YouTube dislikes extension, how they calculate dislikes. They use a formula. They don't actually have the number of dislikes. So basically they do the amount of app users that dislike the video versus the number of app users that like the video times the actual video likes. The owner of the app said the formula is an oversimplification. There are weights applied aimed at preventing bias. So here's why I think that MrBeast is basically lying about this video having 99% likes. Go to MrBeast's channel, click on any video from before his latest one. You notice how they're all actually 98, 99% likes, and then click on the one where he uploaded when he's in the middle of the biggest controversy in YouTube history. Oh, I wonder why it has over 1 million dislikes. Could it be because he's in one of the biggest controversies in YouTube history and every other comment is calling him out? Like, yeah, you can say, oh, the third-party app, it's probably like inflating the numbers. With larger videos, you have a larger sample size of people who use the app. And the owner of the third-party app came out and responded to somebody asking about if the owner of the app thinks that MrBeast's dislikes are real or not. By now, 87,000 users with the extension disliked the video and only 56,000 liked it. A very good portion of these users were created a long time ago. If we want to believe that these dislikes are fake or botted, someone would have to come up with this plan over a year ago, create tens of thousands of fake accounts, and keep realistic looking activity on these accounts for this year, pretending to be real people, and only today they would attack MrBeast. Very interesting. So he says 87,000 users disliked the video. 87,000 users of the third-party app. So let's say that number is real. I doubt it's super complex code to track how many users clicked a button. So I basically tracked the times, and he made this response about 4 hours before MrBeast sent Keemstar the video of the actual dislikes. So the actual dislikes at the time 4 hours later were only 37,000, which I find interesting because 4 hours earlier it was 87,000 dislikes, right? And I hope I'm making sense, by the way. I'm probably sounded so fucking crazy right now, but this conspiracy theory is so wild. So I found a video from YouTube, from a YouTube employee around 2019. So I found an article from February 4th, 2019. And remember, YouTube actually removed the dislike counter in 2021, November. And it was talking about how YouTube wanted to get rid of dislike mobs, basically people who mass dislike videos. This was like around the time right after the 2018 YouTube Rewind, where it was the most disliked video of YouTube history, and they were like mad at that. We're so offended that you guys mass disliked our YouTube Rewind, so we're gonna do things about it. We're gonna try to stop hate mobs and mass dislike mobs. So they make a video talking about the ways they want to remove dislikes. Some of the solutions were turning like counts off by default, having people provide a reason to dislike a video, or the extreme option, which is, it's funny how the YouTube employee in the video said this is the extreme option. They just remove dislikes entirely.
Another option is just to remove dislikes entirely from YouTube. That's a very extreme option.
Yeah, that didn't really end well. If you guys think that YouTube isn't capable of defending their largest creator on the platform by removing the dislikes, you're fucking crazy. I don't think MrBeast had any involvement. Maybe. I mean, that'll all be in the Netflix documentary coming in 5 years. But like just the fact that like there's no way this video didn't get more than 30,000 dislikes. So the owner of the YouTube dislikes extension also said, he said, I simply do not see it possible for the video to be performing better than the channel average, despite all the controversy. It was exactly what I said. Like, this is absolute malarkey. This is an insider job, bro. I'm not even trying to get conspiratorial, but like you have a mental illness if you think the new MrBeast video has only 30,000 to 50,000 dislikes. Like, fuck you. And oh yeah, and all of his other videos are completely fine. Oh, these dislikes are fake. Like how? From 37,000 dislikes to 1.2 million, that's a 3,000% increase. From 37,000 dislikes to the extension saying 1.2 million dislikes, that's a 32 times increase. I don't know the specific maths, but dude, that's fucking impossible. That's literally impossible. There's no way that it's off by 32 times. A 3,000% increase. And another interesting point that I don't think anybody is talking about is, I don't think that the return YouTube dislikes extension counts dislikes that were removed. They don't have no calculations for that. So if YouTube is really out here deleting all of these dislikes, which I really think they are, obviously the number from the extension would stay there, and in the app it'll be quote unquote the real number. Also, another point I want to make is since the video is so big, millions upon millions of views within a short period of time, it's more likely that YouTube will sense that the people disliking it are all bots, or think that they're all bots, just because of the amount of dislikes coming in a short period of time. Because in 24 hours, I think the video got like 50 to 70 million views. This shit is like Christmas Day for me. I've been a professional MrBeast hater for around 2 years now.